Welcome back to the Cedar podcast, folks. Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good night, good whatever, wherever you are. Welcome back to the Cedar podcast. This is episode 12, and today we're going to talk about how to be a better person. Now, this is somewhat similar to the second episode where we talked about how to develop yourself, so personal development, but today I'm going to talk about some different things, just how to be a better person overall and not developing yourself per se. So what can you do to be a better person in life on earth? Well, let's just start by saying simple things, really. So things like please and thank you and even good morning, good night, good evening, good afternoon, just saying those things to people you meet, maybe even saying them to random strangers as you're walking outside. It will make the difference. It's just the simple things in life that really make a difference sometimes. Another thing you can do to be a better person is to have a positive outlook on life, no matter how dire your situation might be. And I know I keep saying this, to have a positive outlook, be more positive, etc. But it really is something that needs to be repeated so that it can really stick with you. Because the world is in a mess right now. A lot of things are happening, a lot of bad things are happening, so we should always remain positive. Now, that's not to say that you should fake your positivity and never ever be negative, but there are times where you should be negative, but try to be more positive in most of the situations you go through. You can also do another, by the way, and this is something, the next thing I'm going to say is something very trivial, but in essence, it really does affect your stress level and just your mindset, and that is to take some time to breathe. And I'm not just saying breathe normally, just do some deep breathing. Okay, so deep breathing is important. When you're sitting down and you don't have anything to do, take a moment to yourself, inhale and exhale for a very long time. Breathe deeply. Don't breathe normally, breathe deeply. Do this for about 5 minutes and you'll feel much better. You'll feel much better. It will help negate your stress levels. It's going to make you relaxed, and this in the long run will help. So other things you can do. So far we've started off with the basics. So saying please, thank you, good morning, having a positive outlook. Okay, so just stay positive, be positive, and taking time to breathe. So deep breathing. So we have 3 things on the list on how to be a better person. What else can you do? You can, again, this is something simple. Get more sleep. Sleep more. Don't only sleep for 2 hours a night. Before I used to sleep for maybe 4 hours a night, and I felt myself drained every day because I didn't have enough sleep. And people noticed. People noticed that I just started feeling very moody. I had these mood swings. So get adequate sleep. 8 hours to 9 hours is perfect. Also, take care of your diet. Now, I'm not saying go and get a diet program, enroll in a diet program, go get a trainer, dietitian, whatever. No, just take everything in moderation. If you love chocolate, continue eating chocolate. Okay, but just eat a little bit of it. Don't eat, 5 Kit Kats at one time. Just take everything in moderation. That goes for everything, by the way, not just chocolate. Alcohol, if you drink alcohol, if you eat candy, if you eat chocolate, candy, drink soda, just do it, but do it. Don't do it a lot. Don't do it a lot. Okay, so that's another thing that you can do. What else can we say? How to be a better person. There are a lot of ways to improve yourself, honestly. Another thing you can do is to be thankful for what you have. That's something. So everything you have right now, be thankful for it. If you are living with your parents right now and your parents are the ones who gave you that laptop or that PC or that Mac, go and say thank you to them. Be thankful for what you have. Don't ask for more because it will come in the future, but for right now, just be thankful for what you have. What else can we talk about? Oh, here's something very interesting. This is something my friend once told me about. I've never heard of this phrase before he said it, and that is to have a digital detox. Okay? Digital detox. So what does that mean? Simply put, take some time away from technology. Go and have a walk. Spend the whole day outside without your phone, without your iPad, without anything. Have a digital detox. I remember once back in university, we had a class where the professor was going to give us, I think, 3 marks, because we had our grade was out of 100, and we would get an easy +3 if we left our phones with him. I remember that. So I left my phone in a box in his office, and I went the whole day without my phone. The next day I went back to class. He gave me that +3. So it really makes a difference, by the way, when you don't have internet, let alone technology. It really makes you think, like, if you don't have internet right now, what would you do? Just think of it. Just think about it. Like, for example, once we had a power outage that lasted, I believe, the whole day. We didn't have any internet here. So your routine changes. So that's something to take into consideration. Have a digital detox. Try it out. You never know. It might change your life somewhat. I don't know. Another thing that I want to talk about is to do some random acts of kindness. So this happened. I went through this school exercise back in I believe the 8th grade, where the teacher told us that we had an exercise where we have to do a random act of kindness for one person every day for, I believe it was 1 month or 1 week. I don't think it was 1 month. That's too much. 1 week. So people started doing things like helping others with their groceries and the supermarkets. So I remember my friend, he told me that he went to a person and they told them, hey, you want me to help you with your groceries? I can push around the trolley. I can go and get you stuff and put them in your trolley. That's something you can do. A random act of kindness. Is there anyone that you want to do a random act of kindness for? Maybe you want to go help your dad with something, your mom with something, sister, brother, loved one, so fiance. You can do a lot of random acts of kindness, and they wouldn't expect it, and you would make their day. You would somewhat make their day. You would make them happy. So do it. Go make someone happy through a random act of kindness. Why not? So far, this episode is a very laid-back episode, I feel. I feel like it's not very formal. It's not as formal as the other ones. I mean, are the other ones even formal? I don't think so. You know what? It's fine. These videos, I tend to do them now without a lot of preparation, but maybe I should prepare. But again, this isn't really something I have to present, so maybe it doesn't really need a lot of preparation. Anyways, let's go back to the list on how to be a better person. So we said maybe 6 things, 7 things. I'll recap at the end. But what else can you do? Oh, here's another one. Do some cleaning. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, cleaning? What do you mean cleaning? What does that mean? How does that make me a better person? Well, honestly, if I go into my room right now and I see clothes on the floor and they're not sorted, and I see stains on the bed, or maybe a drink fell on the carpet and you see stains on it, you're not going to feel that good, are you? You're not. So I don't know, maybe just go clean your room. It's going to make you feel better. Is this a how to be a better person or how to feel better? What kind of episode is this turning into? You know what? It's fine. I'm going to roll with it. Go do some cleaning. It helps. So far we have simple things like saying please, thank you, good morning, whatever. Number 2, get adequate sleep and improve your diet. Take everything in moderation. Number 3 is to have a positive outlook on life, no matter how bad life is. Always have a positive outlook. Number 4 is to do some cleaning. Very trivial, I know, but just do it. It helps. Number 5, and anyways, this is going to turn into a habit. It's going to be a good habit for when you, let's say you live alone. So you wake up, you make your room. I mentioned this in a previous episode, so it helps. Okay, so that's something you can do. So take some time to breathe. That's another one. Deep breathing exercises. Random acts of kindness. Being thankful for what you have. And to have a digital detox. Maybe for 1 day, maybe for 2 hours, 3 hours. It doesn't matter. Let's see. we'll say one more thing, and we'll wrap up the episode. And this is something very important. You should never hold in anger and misery. So don't hold it in. Don't hold grudges. Okay, you should learn to forgive and forget. This is something very important. If you had a fight with someone, if you had an argument, and you both left feeling miserable and angry and upset, down, don't hold it in, because it can eat at you from inside. This will eat at your soul. And I keep saying this phrase, eat at your soul, but it's true. It will make you feel horrible. It'll make you feel very bad. So don't hold it in. Just let it go. Just let go of that anger. You should learn to forgive and forget. And also forgive yourself as well. Let's say that you are the one who caused the big argument. You did something that you regret. So just forgive yourself. It happens. Okay, people get upset. It's okay to get upset. It's also good to go and forgive the other person and forgive yourself as well. Hug it out. Go make up with each other. Treat them to dinner or something. I don't know. Just this again relates to being positive. Be a positive person. Don't hold in the anger. It's going to make you miserable. It's going to make you depressed. It can lead to depression. And it can lead you to doing something that you don't want to do. Something even bigger than that argument, that small minor argument you caused. So okay, just learn to forgive and forget. Just let go. It's okay. And this goes for a lot of things in terms of just letting go. For example, if you have a loved one who passed away recently, don't let that make you feel upset and down. I'm not saying not to grieve or anything, not to mourn them, but after a while, maybe after a week or so, you should move on. Don't dwell on things. And that's something that I've really just done for many things, because I'm not really the type of person who likes to stay upset, because there's no reason to stay upset at anyone or stay upset because something happened, like someone passed away, because it's going to affect you. It's going to affect you in ways that I don't really know how to describe, because I've never went through it, but I know that it will affect you in a very, very bad way. I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a philosopher, so I don't know, but it is common sense. It will affect you if you keep dwelling on something that is very upsetting and sad. So, just don't hold in anger and misery. Just let go. It's as simple as that. And I think that is going to be the end of the episode. This was a very informal episode. Again, just let me know if there's any feedback you can give me. Sure, give me the feedback. I read all the comments. I keep forgetting that I upload to YouTube as well. I keep thinking that I'm still uploading only on the podcast platforms. But if you're on YouTube, leave your comments, and I'll take them into consideration. I read all the comments. I try to reply to all of them. And also, I think right before this episode, I just hit 50 subscribers. So that's a good milestone. That's something awesome. Feels good knowing that there are people out there that actually like to listen to what I have to say. That kind of makes me happy, and it's good to be happy. But yeah, that's the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. 50 subscribers, that's cool. I'm so bad at congratulating myself, but I mean, yeah, congratulations to me, I guess, for reaching 50 subscribers. It's something. It's the first milestone. We're halfway to getting into the triple-digit subscriber number, so that's something. But I don't want to keep rambling. Anyways, that's the end of the episode. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next week for another episode of the Cedar Podcast. See ya.